this is the voice memo right here. So that's on any like Apple device, and I think Androids have something similar to that. But in the voice memo, you essentially becomes a little recorder, right? So the microphone that we're used to, like you take your phone and all of a sudden you have a little digital audio recorder. So, you know, in times like right now, most of us have some sort of a smartphone or device that we can use to record. iPad or iPhone will have this. And then I can just do a recording right here. And then you hit record. So right now, so I'm like, check, check, check. This is a test, this is a test. And you can see that it's recording. It's put a you know, file of where it is. And then you can play it back, you can just trash it. But more importantly, I can actually share it, right? So I did the little recording. I can edit it, I can duplicate it, I can save to files, but I can share. So in sharing, I can then send it out and, you know, mail it, message it, and so on. So that gives me a really quick way to you know, to get something recorded. So we can be recording as simply as on our phones or a iPad without having to use you know, without having to go to you know, the sound recorder concept, right? This is basically built into our phones and iPads at the same time. Then taking those files, if we use the sound recorder or we use our phone, we can take those files and then we can bring them into, if we, you know, email them to ourselves or if we take them off a drive, we can take those and bring them into something like Pro Tools. And then in Pro Tools, we can work in layers. So we can have our voice, we can put in music, we can put in sound effects, and then all of a sudden we have these layers, as I like to call them. And, you know, effective storytelling is, you know, not just the voice, but having those layers. So the sound design is really always a fun part to have. Because with sound design, all of a sudden you can take people to the area, you can immerse them into the story. So it's not just the voice talking anymore, but it's, you know, bringing the whole world to the person through audio.